Hey everybody, my name is Cheree and welcome to Black Women Making Money. Black women are the fastest growing group of entrepreneurs in the country, and I have been a full-time entrepreneur since 2009. I've had my ups and downs. I've made six figures several years. I've helped grow three companies to that point. So I feel like I have a lot to offer. One of the first companies that I grew to that point was a bookkeeping business that my mother and I had together. So what makes me unique is that I got to see a lot of companies, their successes, their failures, who was doing well and who was just flaunting that they were doing well. And I want to share a lot of that information on this channel. So I'm just here to kind of give you all the overview of what we're going to be doing on this channel. So this channel is all about helping Black women with entrepreneurship, investments, and personal finance. And with regards to entrepreneurship, one of the things that happens is people, flash around saying, "Oh, I made $1 million," I'm Big Willie style, things like that. But because I used to run a bookkeeping business with my mother and she still runs that business, I know that just because says they made $1 million in revenues does not mean they actually made $1 million. In fact, I saw a lot of people make $1 million in revenues and only bring home $50 to $100,000 by the time they paid all of their legitimate business expenses. I've seen other people make $600,000 and bring home $300,000. So with regards to this channel and entrepreneurship, I'm not flashy, number one, as you could tell from like my setup here. I am not flashy. I am here to give you the real information that you need in order to make $200,000 take home or more. Because if you make $200,000 take home or more, that puts you at the top 10% of income earners in the United States. The average Black woman owned business makes overall like top line gross revenues of $25,000, right? So we want to not just 10x that to get you to 250,000. We need to get you beyond that so that you're able to take home $200,000. So that's like number one for me, the first mission that I have, and one of the primary reasons why I really wanted to start this channel. The second is investments. Once you make $200,000 a year, there are a couple of things you want to invest in. Number one is your life insurance, especially if you have kids, you have a family, things like that. Number two, investing in home ownership. I know that there are certain people, hint, hint, Grant Cardone, saying you shouldn't invest where, you shouldn't buy a home and things like that. That advice is not for us. So, yes, ladies, we should be homeowners. We also want to invest in other things like rental properties, tax liens, stocks, private equity, buying other businesses, things like that. So this channel is going to talk about that as well. And then the third thing is personal finance, because one of the interesting things about being an entrepreneur is when I had a job, when I had a W 2, it was easier for me to do personal finance because I knew I was getting paid every other week. Well, with business, you may be getting paid every day, but your money is going to go up and down, up and down, up and down. And for years, I did not do a great job of personal finance as an entrepreneur. So, what I want to do on this channel is talk about personal finance for entrepreneurs and how you pull all of that together so that at the end of the time that you run your business and you're supposed to be retiring, like your friends who are working in government or these big Fortune 500 companies are retiring, and they have a 401k and things like that, that you have something you can retire on as well. So you're not working into 70s and 80 until you're 70, 80 plus years old because you did not take care of your personal finance. Especially from an entrepreneurial point of view, where sometimes you may have roller coaster months. So, that's the channel. I'm going to have a lot of different topics on here, inviting guests, things like that. And I hope you will come along for the ride. So thank you so much, and I will see you on the next video.